building here, brother. Alright, let me help these build.
Alpha Main. All stations, this is Alpha Main. The enemy have lost Point Washington. We've seized the position. Out.
Who am I talking to now?
Is it locked?
Yeah, it's got the gold lock.
Just everyone around us there.
Where are we going then? What's the plan? Where are we assaulting, lads? Like, where are we moving to? What's the plan?
Daddy, chill. What are you saying, brother?
What the fuck is he doing?
Hi.
So we got any UK
someone understands me.
We got a UK start with the friendly fire, man. Come on, man.
You wanna go and try and take Pennsylvania?
Daddy, chill. Daddy, chill.
Yeah, go for it.
You know where you're going? Yes or no?
Yes or no? No, but let's try and head to Pennsylvania.
Alright, hang on a minute then. We need to find someone who knows how to orientate and get to Pennsylvania. Yo, does anyone know how to get... Does anyone...
Come on, everyone advance together. If you all advance together.
All stations, this is Alpha Main. The enemy have lost Point, Texas. We've seized the position. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. Fuel supplies have reached Point, Minnesota. Out.
That Humvee coming up behind the truck, if you guys want to set up antennas at that last spot.
All stations, this is Alpha Main. The enemy have lost Point, California. We've seized the position. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. Light vehicles are now available from the depot at Point, Minnesota. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. We've captured the FOB at Point, Montana. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. We've overrun the forward operating base at Point, Pennsylvania. Out. tower at point Montana. Out.
If someone comes full speed in a van, you're all dead.
All stations, this is Alpha Main. Supplies and
Yeah, everybody should get off the
Alpha
road.
Main to all stations.
Guys, get off the road. If someone comes in a van at full speed, you're all dead.
Alpha Main to all stations. Fuel supplies have reached point Montana. Out.
If they die, that's their problem. I'll try to tell them.
Alpha Main to all stations. A depot has been constructed for light vehicles at point Montana. Alpha Main to all stations. Heavy vehicles are now available from the depot at point Montana. Out.
Anyone know if there's supplies right here? Else I'm gonna go hit up the farm.
Yeah, get out of here, bro. Get out of here. Oh my god.
Alpha Main to all stations. Take the combat outpost at point Alaska. Out. All stations, this is Alpha Main.
Hey, we need medics all down the line. We need medics all down the line.
Alpha Main to all stations. Fuel is now available from point California. Out.
Is everybody up? Everybody good? Some people died. What?
All stations, this is Alpha Main. There's a depot
Bro, stop
at
saying that shit.
Pennsylvania. Out.
No, I don't. I see you. I don't look at the song. No. Damn, they just hopped in the car. Don't leave seats for nobody else? Oh. That's fun. That was out. Hey, fuck y'all, bro. Y'all stole my guns, bro.
Supplies to Indiana.
This is Alpha Main. Supplies are being distributed.
Once you guys cap it.
Alpha Main to all stations. We've seized the
Dude, bro,
enemy
bro, I need a gun,
COP
bro.
at
Y'all
Point
stole,
Missouri.
y'all some gun
Out.
thieves. Awesome.
Let's get an arsenal set up at Indiana. I'm on my way with the supplies.
All stations. This is Alpha Main. Helicopters.
Gotta be quicker than that.
Alpha Main to all stations. Fuel supplies have reached Point, California. Out.
Yeah, fuck y'all, bro. We gotta go.
Alpha Main to all stations. We're taking the combat outpost at Point, Indiana. Out. Alpha Main to all
Right
stations.
around the corner from Indiana.
Enemy COP at Florida. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. Enemy vehicles are now available from the depot at Point, Pennsylvania. Out.
Someone should move the truck out of the way from Indiana. Big ass supply, Russian supply truck in the way.
Alpha Main to all stations. Just raised the transmitter tower at Point, Indiana. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. We've seized the enemy COP at Point, Massachusetts. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. We've just raised the transmitter tower at Point, Florida. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. A depot has been constructed for light vehicles at Point, Florida. Out. All stations, this is Alpha Main. A cistern for refueling is ready at Point, Florida. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. We've captured the FOB at Point, Michigan. Out. All stations, this is Alpha Main. Supplies are being distributed from Point, Florida. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. We've seized the enemy COP at Point Ohio. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. Fuel is now available from Point Indiana. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. A transmitter tower has been raised at Point Mississippi. Alpha Main to all stations. Heavy vehicles are now available from the depot at Point Florida. Out.
Here he knows. All stations, this is Alpha Main. The enemy have lost Point Utah. We've seized the position. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. We've taken the combat outpost at Point Iowa. Out.
Police can have a pickup from California. Supplies needed at California.
Alpha Main to all stations. The enemy are targeting Point Ohio. Out. stations, this is Alpha Main. There's a new transmitter tower at Point Michigan. Out. All stations, this is Alpha Main. The enemy of Overrun Point, Ohio. Out. All stations, this is Alpha Main. The enemy have lost Point Virginia. We've seized the position. Out. All stations, this is Alpha Main. We are under attack at Point Massachusetts. Out. All stations, this is Alpha Main. There's a depot for light vehicles at Point, Pennsylvania. Out.
My God.
Alpha Main to all stations. We just lost Point, Massachusetts. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. Heavy vehicles are now available from the depot at... Alpha Main to all stations. We've overrun the forward operating base at Point Vermont. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. Additional weapons, ammunition, and supplies have reached Point, Minnesota. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. Light vehicles are now available from the depot at Point, Mississippi. Out.
Shut the fuck.
Alpha Main to all stations. Friendly forces are under attack at Point, Mississippi. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. We've taken the combat outpost at Point, Georgia. Out.
Boop, 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 boop. Oh, yes.
Alpha Main to all stations. We've taken the combat outpost at Point Massachusetts. Alpha Main to all stations. Supplies have reached Point California. Out.
I'll jump you.
Alpha Main to all stations. We've seized the enemy COP at Point Main. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. Supplies have reached Point Indiana. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. A depot has been constructed for light vehicles at Point Indiana. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. Friendly forces are under attack at Point Georgia. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. Supplies have reached Point Montana. Out.
Open mic. Lads, you need to kick Geordie from the game. He keeps team killing everyone.
Alpha Main to all
Lads,
stations.
he keeps team killing everyone on the team. He's killed about 3 people at one of the pubs. Yeah, he's trying to.
Alpha Main to all stations. We've taken the combat outpost at Point Nebraska. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. We've taken the combat outpost. Alpha Main to all stations. The enemy have taken Point Utah. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. Light vehicles are now available from the depot at Point Montana. Out.
Did you kill him? Oh my god, man.
trying to build a helipad at Indiana, so please stop taking all the supplies.
Alpha main to all stations. We've taken the combat outpost at Point Kansas. Out. Alpha main to all stations. Alpha main to all stations. The enemy are targeting Point Connecticut. Out.
I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna shoot you in the head, alright? I got him.
All stations, this is Alpha Main. The enemy have overrun Point Connecticut. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. The enemy are targeting Point Massachusetts. Out. Alpha Main to all stations. Additional weapons, ammunitions, and supplies have reached Point Main. Out.
Guys, if you want, take the V and we stay here to ambush Russian. So if you want to take the V, you can take it.
Alpha Main to all stations. Friendly forces are under attack at Point Main. Out.
Right, Main is being contested. We need people at Main.
Alpha Main to all stations. Primary objective secure. Out.
guys are capping this quick. I guess we'll start over.
Alpha main to all stations. The enemy are targeting
I'm going to let
point
people finish this so
Arkansas.
quick.
Out.
Don't you not play it for a bit.
Alpha main to all stations. We've just raised the transmitter tower at Point Indiana. Out.
Main's gonna get taken. We have more defense there.
Fuck, you people need to learn how to play the game. I shouldn't say everyone. People here at Indiana stealing my supplies, unloading my supplies, stealing my XP, fucking trying to build a place up, just can't do it.
Got it.
You never mentioned anything about them being your supplies.
Actually, I said it about 5 times.
Out.
Oh, good man.
All stations. This is Alpha
I said,
main.
please don't use the supplies at Indiana.
Point Arkansas. Out.
I mean, I'm pretty clear with what I'm saying.
It's gonna stop. Mate, you definitely didn't say it, mate. 100% you didn't say it, honestly.
Oh, actually, I saw the 48 platoon, and I've said it 8 times, so one of those times, you would have heard it.
You didn't say it.
It was 5 a second ago.
I don't think you said it, mate.
I don't care what you think. I know I said I looked for the platoon to show up.
Mate, I'm not trying to make you look silly, yeah, but I don't think you said it.
Okay, well, area chat, I said it about 15 times, so they would have heard it in area chat. So, I mean, at one point, somebody would have heard it.
Oh, I got you.
All stations, this is Alpha main. There's a new transmitter tower.
Not that it matters. I mean, we're going to win in about 2 minutes.
Alpha main to all stations. Friendly forces are under attack at Point Main. Out.
Alright, mate. I'm really worried. Does Alzheimer's run in your family or something? Because I'm really scared that you might be getting really forgetful. I think you might need an MRI scan. Maybe a CT scan.
Alpha main to all stations. A transmitter tower has been raised at Point Wisconsin. Out.